Hey, second graders, this is Mrs. Daniel from Citizenship Academy, and today we're going to be looking at equal groups and tape diagrams and how those two can go together. So the first thing we're going to do is look at a word problem. And let's see what this word problem says. There are 2 apples in Jane's bag, 3 apples in Sam's bag, and 1 apple in Juan's bag. How many apples do the children have in all? So we're going to use a tape diagram to look at how many apples are in each bag. Okay, so we have 2 apples in Jane's bag, 2, 3, and 1. So got my whiteboard here. I'm going to make my tape diagram. We have 2 apples. Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry, I forgot to mention. You guys will need 12 counters. You can use coins, you can use cereal, Legos, toys, or if you want to draw it out, that's fine too. But if you need to pause the video and go get your counters, go ahead and do that. I forgot to mention you will need 12 counters. Okay, so I'm going to use dots for my counters, but you can use your actual counters. So the first group had 2 apples in Jane's bag, and then we had another bag that had 3 apples, 1, 2, 3, and there was one more bag that had 1 apple in Juan's bag. So this is our tape diagram, and these are all parts, and we want to know how much is this all together, okay? So we would need to add these, right? Now, how could we change this to have 3 groups with 2 apples each? So we still have 3 groups, but we would only have 2 apples in each group. So 2 in the first group, 2 in the second group, 2 in the third group. What would you need to do to change this to have 2 in each group? What did you need to do? You had to take this one right here. This one had too many and move it over to this group, right? So you took 1 and moved it over, and now we have 2, 2, and 2. Okay. We can take our counters off and we can show this, instead of having 2 counters, we can show it by showing the number 2, 2, and 2. Okay, this is still a tape diagram. So we have 2, 2, 2. We have 3 groups of 2. And we know that these are parts, and we could say 2 plus 2 plus 2. And remember what we learned last time, then we can use our doubles, and we would have 4 plus 2 equals 6. If I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause me. Okay. We're going to look at another problem. This next problem has 4 parts. So go ahead and draw a tape diagram with 4 parts. I'm erasing mine and I'll draw 4 parts as well. So we need 4 parts, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay if your boxes are a little off. Mine doesn't really look perfectly neat, but I have 4 boxes, 4 parts, and Now I want you to put two counters in your first box, 2 counters in your first box, 3 counters in your next box. So you have 2, and then you have 3. And I want you to put 5 in your next group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put 2 in the last group. So we have 4 groups with 2, 3, 5, and 2. Are these groups equal? Do they have the same amount in each group? No, they do not have the same amount. There's 2 and 3. Those are not the same. Now I want you to use your counters and move them so that we have 4 equal groups. So we're still going to have 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time I want you to put 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is our little tape diagram. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3. We have 4 groups of 3. Now I want you to move your counters, and I want you to write the number, okay? So we're going to take away your counters, and you're going to write the number 3. Take away your counters and write the number 3 for each one. So 3, 3, 3, and 3. And now we can write our addition sentence, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Right? So we have 4 equal groups of 3. And then we can do our doubles. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Then here's another double. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Is that the same answer that you got? 12? Okay. Now we'll do one more. Draw a tape diagram that shows 4 groups. I'm going to erase mine. 4 groups. We had 4 groups this time. I want you to draw another one with 4 groups. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a tape diagram. So our whole, we don't know the answer of our whole, but these are all the parts. And in each group, I want you to put 5 counters, or you can use your pencil for 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 4 equal groups of 5. You could show it by saying, actually we're going to write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And in order to figure out our answer, we can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or you can do doubles. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Either way works. Fives are fun to count by fives. I enjoy counting by fives. Now I'm going to show you what your work is going to look like. Just one moment. This is what your exit ticket will look like. And you will write a repeated addition equation to find the total of each tape diagram. So in the first group, there's 1, 2. So you would write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 and write your answer. 4 groups of 2 equals, there are 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 2. Then this one, it looks like you have 5 groups, and there are 4 in each group. So what would your addition sentence be for that one? Okay, I look forward to seeing your work completed. Keep up the great work, second graders. Bye.